Ladies and gentlemen, from Broadway's Man of La Mancha, Seussical and the Cape Man, to sing a song that had been written for the new production of Cy Coleman's Sweet Charity, but was subsequently cut. Paired with Alan Menken's song, Sailing On, please welcome to the stage the lovely and talented Natascia Diaz.
Cut along with the actress. I wasn't sure what I was going to say, so just bear with me. I'm going to sort of introduce this song. As some of you may or may not know, a month ago today, actually, I played my last performance as Nikki in Sweet Charity in the Cadillac Theater in Chicago. It was very, very disappointing for me and very sad to leave the show, as I had been a part of the workshops. I had been chosen by 2 different creative teams, and I got to work with the incomparable Cy Coleman before he died. And yeah, please, you're up there. And I have so much to be grateful for Cy and his kindness to me and his brilliance in music to the world. I'm going to tell you briefly, without boring you a little bit, about where this song was supposed to be, intended to be placed in Sweet Charity. It was supposed to replace the song I Love to Cry at Weddings in the second act, and I'll briefly, as we never put it in its entirety, the last time we did that was in the workshop. I'll explain to you the scene. It's the end of the show. Charity, Hope Valentine, who has had very bad luck with men for the entire show, is finally getting married. The girls who at the dance hall where she works with their boss, Herman, they decide to throw her a surprise party. They come in, they exchange a couple of gifts, there's a couple of speeches that didn't happen, and so everyone's partying, and then Oscar walks in. And she says, everybody, girls, this is the guy. The girls have actually never seen one of the men that Charity has dated. None of them have ever showed up. They've always taken her money and dumped her. So when he shows up, it's a big hullabaloo. And at least what we did in the workshop was, Nikki's off in the corner going, nah, I don't want to meet him. Nah, he's taking my baby away. I don't want to meet him. So everyone sort of disperses, and in this song there was 3 different sections. The first one was belonging to Nikki. It was sort of an intimate with Charity in the corner. And then Helene had the second verse where she's talking to Oscar, and she's like, if you screw with my girl, I'm gonna kill you. And that's the second verse. And the third verse is a big, rousing finale, and everyone, it's a big, it goes into a big chorus, happy ending. And this is how it starts. You're as nutty as all get out, yet you're comfy as a shoe. And I knew if someone get out of this dump, it would be you. From the day that I first met you, things would never be the same. I'll be miserable and lonely, but you're really not to blame. I guess I'll have to watch you from afar. It's just a case of being who you are. If there were more people like you, there would be fewer people like me. For I see now so many things I never took time to see. If there were more people who do, there would be much less to be done. Where there's kindness and honesty, there's so much more to be won. If there were more people who care, there would be fewer people to care for. more people of worth, good people worth our saying a prayer for. Less people who don't, there would be more people who do. If there were more people like you. When I was 4 or 5 or 6, the sea rocked me to sleep, and simple dreams would float to me like bubbles from the deep. And sleep was like some opium I smoked on foreign shores, and dolphins saw me safely on as my heartstrings pulled the oars. And the ship was my bed, and the waves were my pillow, and the dark sky breathed, and the sheets used to billow as I'd go sailing on, sailing on. I'd go sailing on my dreams. The seagulls ricocheted against the diamond hard blue sea, and mermaids sang and flying fish would dance on air for me. I made it home by sunrise as daylight filled the air. My face was wet with brine and foam, and sand spilled from my hair. And the ship was my bed, and the waves were my pillow, and the dark sky breathed, and the sheets used to billow as I'd go sailing on, sailing on. I'd go sailing on my dreams. The north wind took me to God knows where, oceans uncharted, drunk with salt air. And every now and then I need to take to sea, fill my head with wine and winds, and just go sailing free. I only need to lay me down, breathe so mild, and then the ocean's rhythm sweeps me up, and I'm a child again. And the ship is my bed, and the waves are my pillow, and the dark sky breathes, and the sheets they all billow as I go sailing on, sailing on. I go sailing on my dreams, sailing on, sailing on. I go sailing on my dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natascia Diaz. We will now be taking a very brief 10-minute intermission, but we've got more than a dozen amazing performers coming after the break.